Hi guys, we're back on the YouTube channel today, and me and Chloe are back at the abandoned shelters, and we're gonna be fixing them up, and we're taking you guys along with us. We're gonna be chopping down trees and sprucing things up around here, and maybe we'll get them ready to be camped in come summer. Stick around for this video, and if you do like it, please like and subscribe. Now let's get to it. So this is the fort we're wanting to rebuild, and as you can see, it is very, collapsed. So we're gonna rebuild it now, and we're probably gonna get a good time lapse of that. We're gonna get a demolition started here, so are you ready?
Yep.
Progress is being made, and we just have one more side to take down before we can get to the heart of this thing and really start rebuilding. So if you guys remember, behind us is where the fort used to be, or the shelter. That has now been demolished. I'm standing inside of it right now with Chloe, who is the main demolition person. Chloe, how's the job?
It was pretty light work, not much to do. Just mainly taking off pine branches and stuff.
Yeah, if you can see in here, we have a lot of pine, but for the most part it's dry. Luckily, we don't have to do any shoveling. I guess the snow's melted quite a bit though. We're gonna go and we're gonna start building. So this is gonna be quite fun. I am on my way right now, going to get more supplies we brought out, and we're gonna use them to build our shelter. We got 1 nail, 2 nails, 3 nails. Hopefully that's all we need. That's all we had. And we got the trusty axe. Lily's walking down the trail right behind us. Oh, we're gonna keep going here. Don't slip in the snow. And I guess we can show you our demolition pile right here. Right behind me, that whole pile of junk came from the house. We're gonna be rebuilding it, and it won't be there after a while. And we might need a few more trees, so we might end up cutting some down. However, it's time to start building. Okay guys, so right now we have the first log up, but we gotta get the nail in all the way. And there we go. Log number 1 is complete. Got log number 2 going up. These are the main structural logs for this shelter here. And if these fail, the whole thing fails. So we gotta get them up here strong. So we're gonna nail this one in. All right. Log number 2 is up. We got the last log coming up, and then we'll get this thing a roof and some walls. So we're gonna try to look for a log over here and see if there is a long enough one to fit the space, because that is a very large space. And if it's not, well, we're gonna have to have someone start cutting down a tree. So right here below, just eyeballing this, we aren't gonna have a big enough one, guys. So I suppose we will have our expert logger, Chloe, start cutting down a tree. So we are gonna aim to cut down which tree, Chloe?
This tree right here.
Okay, I guess start chopping. Okay, she's gonna push the tree down now. And here we go. Tree is gonna come down right on top of us, actually. I'd say that was a perfect fall.
Yeah, it was.
Now we're gonna skin out the branches on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably get some updates while we're doing that. Tree's down, she is tired. We've got our piece for the fort. Let the cutting begin. Oh, well, we got a part of it off. Just gotta make sure this is laying on the ground so I can finish the job, you know? Almost through. One more cut probably. And just like that, it's ready to go up and be built once we're done skinning it. So, we'll get there soon. That's gonna be good. Onto the building. I got our log, and we're gonna bring it back. We've made it back to camp. And Chloe's helping with the log. I'm gonna just set it down, so drop it. Okay, we're gonna get to putting this thing up. Whew. All right, guys. We're gonna put the log up now. I actually got a backtrack here because the log is way too big to get through. Okay, here we go. Is it long enough? Moment of truth. Yes, we got it. We are long enough. This is gonna get done. We did it. We're just gonna get one more nail in right over there just to make it stable so this never collapses again. And we are gonna have it done then. Okay, we got one last nail we gotta get in just to make it structurally sound because I don't feel like rebuilding this again. This has been a tough project. I'm gonna say that's about good for here. We're gonna start putting up stuff and setting up the fort. We are gonna start building now around this frame. Try to get this to be a little bit more livable. Probably.
Hi, Lily. Welcome back.
Lily looks like she likes the new house that's to come. I say I like it too. Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep building. Yeah, that's a good enough door. All right. It's good there. Right now, me and Lily are walking to the logging yard where we get all of our pine for houses. And when we get there, we're gonna cut down some trees to get some pine. Right now, me and Lily are walking to the logging yard where we get all of our pine for houses. And when we get there, we're gonna cut down some trees to get some pine. Oh yes, these look like some good trees to get pine off of. Me and Lily right now have made it to the tree logging area that we want to take some trees from. I have a specific tree set in mind, however, I'm gonna have to cut some trees down to get to it. So, you're gonna see us cutting down some trees right now. Time to start chopping. Lots of pine needles just fell. Oh, yes. Lily break. Oh, she's all wet. I wonder where she was at. Whew. We got the tree just about done. All we have to do is push it over. But now, I don't know where I want to fall it because it's not a really good spot to take this down. Lots and lots of branches. I think we're gonna fall it that way though. Oh, looks like it's gotten hung up a bit. The pine is a very important part of the fort, and shelter building gets insulated and helps to keep you warm from the wind. And we're gonna get this tree all readied up and skinned out. I'd say pretty successful. Just gotta flip it over and get the rest of the pine off. All right, I'm a sappy mess, but we got all the pine off this tree and we are gonna transfer it. Well, I am gonna transfer it all the way back to our survival shelter. It's quite a ways away. It's gonna be a pretty long journey going back and forth. All right, guys, we're really gonna start working on the installation and stuff now to get this house done. It's getting dark and we need a place to sleep tonight. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna sleep here tonight, but we do really need to get this done because we might not be back to these specific shelters for a little bit. So we gotta get things going here. They're all off cutting in the background over yonder, but we gotta really start ramping up our speed. We gotta get moving. So now we're gonna put some orange pine needles on. That big, great pile of green pine needles is last, just to make the house look a little bit better. So, guess pine needle montage. Making some progress here. I'd say this wall is not very close to being done, but we've got a good layer going right now to where I should have enough pine needles here to get the green ones layered on soon. And I'd say it's time to start adding some green pine to this and making it look a lot better. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And hopefully we get enough to block out most light into the fort shelter, because the more light that gets blocked out, the more wind that gets blocked out as well. If you remember, right behind us in the beginning of this video, our shelter was down and it was collapsed and we needed to fix it. Well, we ended up fixing it pretty good. We're gonna take a tour of the whole thing and we're gonna start by going this way. So we're gonna go around it. And right here was a spot that was just completely bare a few minutes ago. We got it up quickly. Our assembly line, our assembly crew did a very good job, so shout out to them. Shout out to Chloe. And we're gonna go inside now. In we go. Oof, it's a bit of a tight squeeze in here. Lily just went out. We'll have to get her back in here. Okay. And we are in, but here comes Chloe through the door. And she's in too. Wow, this is actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. Nice. All right. Well, I think we finished our shelter. We just got to get Lily in here and we can take a little bit of resting time. We have finished the shelter. Now it's time to rest, relax, and recuperate. We'll get to all the other ones and get the remodeling done in the future. But for now, we've got this one done. Our part 2 will come out in the summer, and we're gonna camp in these things. I don't know if she's gonna come along, but I am gonna go. Lily might not be able to stay for the whole thing because she might escape, but we're gonna try it. We are gonna camp out in here, and we're gonna see what will happen. Hopefully we don't get attacked by any wild animals. I've seen lynx run through here before, so it'd be cool to see some. Right now, we're gonna end this video. Shout out to the assembly line again. They helped this thing get up and built once we had all the materials, and within 10 minutes or so. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Lily. Please like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more content like this, we'll get it out for you. Thank you for watching.
Have a great day.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.